What is the point of this? That's a very good question. The point of this is that I just finished recording with Sin and Loki, and then Sin said, stream if you want to. Okay. So this is Kagero. This is a game that... It's the sequel to a game called Deception that we streamed a while ago. And I was streaming with Sin, but basically Sin had to go after I finished... well, not immediately after, but shortly after I finished showing off Deception. So we didn't really get a good look at how Kagero played. Kagero is a game that I grew up playing. I still have my physical copy of it. And it's... If people don't remember the Deception stream that we did, the Deception series is something that... Yeah, the Murder Castle one. That's what it is. Yeah, the Deception series is it's... I described it as reverse survival horror. Where basically you have a murder castle and you're the monsters in the castle, and then people come into the castle to try to invade it and steal things. Yeah, oh good, yeah, you're not a Tecmo fan, excellent, yeah. So, it was a series, you don't have any direct offense. I think there are some of them where you do, but when you do, it's not much. And the idea is you're trying to capture the people who come into the castle by, luring them around. So, this is our backstory. Good sound, sorry, my cursor's on screen. And, yeah, Deception 1 is yes, it is the one where you're an anime girl setting traps. So the Deception series, they're up to, Deception 4, I think. But then there's one in the middle that's just called, it's clearly the same series and the same devs, but it's called Trapped. And Trapped is spelled T-A-R-P-T. And I don't know why that isn't called Deception 4 when it clearly is. It's there's Deception 1, 2, 3's on PS... It's like that Final Fantasy thing where we missed in some. 1, 2, and 3 are on PS1. And then Trapped is PS2. And then there's another one that's also Deception 3, but it's on PS3, but it's a different one. And then they re-released that on PS4. It's very confusing. Let's just play this. Name her. Yeah, her default name is Millennia, so we'll do that, because she has a lot of millennial energy. She just sort of, wanders around, she's depressed, she has to live in her parents' house, it's just relatable. Okay, so here's the story. There's a special immortal species with pearly blue skin and blue blood, and they're called timeoids, TMD. The TMD are superior to humans in every way. Eons ago, when humans were feral and lived in chaos, the TMD shared their wisdom and ways. The humans were grateful and respected the TMD for enriching their lives. Thus TMD gained power naturally. Most humans were content with their newfound peace, and believed it would last forever. There's the Elden Ring in the background. So these are TMD. I love this guy, his name is Eclipse, spelled with a Y, which is an extremely 90s name. So these are the TMD. In the first Deception, your sort of mentor character is a blue-skinned lady like this. I don't think they call her a timeoid TMD in that. She's just called, what is she called? Astarte. And when we streamed that, a lot of people just became obsessed with, like, Vampire Mama Stade. And basically, the premise of this game is that you're Millennia and you're a human who was abducted by the timeoids when you're a child. You're the kid in the intro. And then what happens is you're given, like, control over this castle. LGB timeoid, yes. You're given control over this castle. And it's sort of up to you whether or not you'll kill the people who'll come in. And it has this, like, system in it where, like, your behavior will shape what sort of person Millennia eventually becomes. Because what will happen is the people that come into the castle, they often have a specific stated goal. Like, I'm looking for someone, I'm trying to find a specific room, I'm just exploring. And if you just ignore them, they'll just go about their business and they'll leave. And some of them actually, like, even if you want to hunt them down and trap them, when they try, like, when you hurt them, they just start making, like, a beeline for the exit. So it's actually kind of difficult to just murder everyone. Classic controls 20 years ago. 20 years ago was almost the PS2, wasn't it? It's been a very long time. No, we were already in PS2. 20 years ago was 20... Yeah, it was 2003, so we were well into the PS2 at that point. Hello, Wave Sounds. Oh, sorry, okay. Yeah, well, like, I'll let her explain. Basically, you have the ability to set these traps. You can put, in each room, you get one floor, one ceiling, one wall. And the idea in this is that you try comboing them together. So what you want to do is create these, like, Wile E. Coyote style situations where someone's, like, catapulted through the air, but they land on spikes and then the wall comes out and squishes them or something. So this is our first victim. Something that the original Deception has and they don't bring back is that in the first Deception game, you have the ability to edit the castle map. Like, you can add your own rooms and hallways and stuff. The map is set in Kagero. And it's set in all the other ones, and I think part of the reason why that is that the original Deception took up an entire memory card, back when memory cards were a thing. It's like, if you had a copy of Deception you wanted to save, you needed a dedicated special memory card, and those weren't exactly cheap. Okay, here we go. Okay, thank you, Wave Sounds. Okay. So, let's now, here we go. Okay, so let's try, I don't know what side he's going to walk along. Okay, so you watch their ult for that now. So this guy is like, he's just the tutorial dude, he just sits there. So what I want to do is, oh no, he's escaping. Okay. Oh, he's gonna make it a dash for the winner, so let's try this. Let's try to hit him as he's leaving. Okay, so it's... I'm really hoping he walks down the part of the stairs to get him in the bear trap. Okay, hopefully we can get him in a bear trap. Here we go. Well, you know, you're told to murder the guys. If you think it's like, you don't have to murder them. If we actually didn't touch him, he would have left on his own. And this is like, you know, how evil do you want to be? Do you want to be an innocent human, or do you want to be an evil timeoid TMD? The constant wording of timeoid TMD, it sounds like a legal contract. Like the timeoids, henceforth TMD. You can see we got a perfect genocide bonus. You can also see what people's, yeah. So obviously, like, this is sort of hinting that there's going to be a lot more people later on. But, like, we do actually have the ability to just let him go. And he would have actually just, like, left of his own accord. So that's sort of like how this game works. Like, you're going to murder people, or are you going to be nice to them? And this leads, like branching story paths. So, like, this is Dar's wife. Because Dar didn't come back, she sends someone else into the castle to look for Dar. Also, the thing about this is, like, those models are really good. Because, like, I remember playing this on a fuzzy CRT TV, and I didn't quite appreciate how much they'd really done with the models in this, but they're really good. Okay. We can actually develop traps. Do we have enough arc to do? Okay, here we go. Let's try... Ooh, landmines. Spike rock, confusion gas. Let's try a magnet. So this is one of those games that, like, I was obsessed with, but I was obsessed with it, like, 20 years ago. Almost 25 years ago. So I have very vivid memories of it, but I don't necessarily, don't quite remember a lot of it. That looks awesome, look at that. Oh, the vase, it goes on their head and they start wandering around like this, like they're Mr. Magoo, and just hitting things. Okay, so hang on, we want to go... I think we're fine without the fire arrow at the moment. Let's go... You only get 3 per thing, so like we have to choose there. I think we're fine without fire arrow because we don't have any oil yet. So... yeah. Okay, let's go. It was sort of setting up here that, like, Lilia wants to come in and look for Dar as well, so, like, we don't just have to contend with Slash. If we want, we can also murder Lilia. But we can also just let them go. Okay, so we can actually say we don't know where Dar is, or we can say that we killed him. Let's just say we don't know where he is and lull him into a false sense of security. Okay, he knows. So Dar's coming for us, so let's go... I'm a fan of the magnet. There, and then we'll put a bomb on the floor. And... damn it, okay. Oh, hang on, I got a better idea, hang on. Put the magnet here. We'll put the bear trap No, hang on. We'll put the bear trap here. Put the magnet here, and then we'll put the rock here. And if I do this right, the rock should roll down when he's stuck in it. Are you following me? Excellent. Okay, good. Oh, damn it. Okay. Like, we've got no means of defense. So we'll try leading him up again. Aha. Yeah. Aha. Just keep bear trapping him. There we go. The previous deception one, you also had the ability to like create monsters and set them loose in the dungeon, in the mansion, and they would like walk around and kill enemies for you. So like it was a much more sort of in-depth thing, and this is like them sort of focusing it down into just the traps. So we're kind of like, we've created our own problem here because by murdering Dara and Slash, she's just gone to someone who's stronger than both of them. So now we have to deal with Gaston, who is a large lad. Okay, what? Enemy data. Oh, Hawk and Gaston, he's a crusher. Oh, he's Slash's childhood friend, and we killed him. Okay, so what kind of traps can we make now? Let's do the vase, because someone was talking about that in the chat. And yeah, basically, the more sort of combos you get when you're killing someone, the more points you get, and those points are used to buy these things. The previous one had a more sort of in-depth system where like you simultaneously had money and like magic. And when you captured someone, you had a choice about what to do with them, whether you would like get money or magic for doing it. This is gonna be good. I think, yeah, bear punching a shark. I think if you do like just not touch anything, they'll just leave. But then eventually there's people who just hate the timeoids TMD, and they will like, oh, we unlocked oil, okay, good. They'll like, yeah, murder or steal soul, that was the option, yeah. So, ceiling, I reckon. That looks good. Deception 1 has a character who has my favourite name in I think any PS1 game, which is Goatbone, as one word. And from memory, like, this turns out to be a prequel to Deception 1, and, like, if you do certain things, like, your character becomes Blue Vampire Mom from Deception 1. Okay. Goatbone. Goatbone is an amazing name. I like how she's like, I did, or it's like... Let's go. So this room, we can't remember... Oh, can we set traps in here? Yeah, oh, okay, I forgot. I thought this was just limited to the ones on the wall. That's perfect, though, then. So let's try... The problem with the walls is that, like, you need to line them up against the wall. It's like spikes there. Let's go, like, I don't know, here. Let's try the vase. Hang on, so it blows you like 3 blocks, 4 blocks, I think. Hang on. Well, let's try it here. Actually, let's put a vase on his head and then make the thing go up, and put a bomb over here. Damn it. Here we go. It was an excellent combo. We don't hit ourselves, okay. You see me attempting to circle strafe as a character in a very, very clunky to control PS1 game. Damn it, okay. Yeah, they're really like... I didn't seem to have gathered that this is a dangerous place to stand. Oh well. Oh, we missed, okay. This thing heals you from memory, there we go. I think that's why they start you in this room, to just teach you that, like, there's an infinite healing thing. Oh, it's not infinite, is it? Bro, shit, okay. I think we need to place the trap. Maybe let's just get out of here, hang on. We have a little cat visitor behind me, by the way. For people who don't know, the black and white cat that is behind me there, he is a rescue feral who's sort of like, it was a mutual adoption thing. Where he decided... He sort of decided to live with me after quite a while, but it took a while for us to get there. Okay, so hopefully if I push him down there, I can go down there. Here we go. Hopefully the attack wall is ready in time. Aha. I am the Feral Cat's timeoid TMD. Oh, hang on. You can also, like, launch people into the fire. What's a timeoid? Timeoid's TMD. A form of life that is superior to humans in all ways. And the timeoid's TMD were friends with the humans, but... Oh, we can get both of them. Oh, okay. Now, is he... I think he's... Is he trying to escape? Sometimes they try to escape, but I think he's going to keep coming at us. Okay. Damn it. My apologies to anyone showing up thinking this was actually going to be Photograph Boy. This is our progress review. There is a third one on PS1 that, like, as far as I'm aware, didn't come out in English, but I do have the ROM. So if it's not, like, the menus aren't too confusing, I can try to do that. Oh, they can't have their own children. It's the great ones from Bloodborne. Speaking of, I guess why most people like watches, but just prior to doing this, I was recording with Sin and Loki again. We haven't recorded with Loki for a really long time. And Loki finally has a PS4. So he's finally able to actually properly play Bloodborne. And he started doing a Bloodborne translation project, so we had him in to talk about it. What's that death info like? Yeah, like literally tells you like smashed by Mega Rock. So we can make oil now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try making oil and then see if I can set people on fire. How's my cat going? Oh, he's gone. Basically that there is a window and it opens out onto the street and he just comes in through the window every so often. And he started off like he would, he lives in a bush in the garden, and basically he'd sleep there all day, and if he saw me, he'd run away. And then over a period of several years, he realized I wasn't a threat. And that I would feed him if he sort of, if he hung around long enough. And then that just led to him coming inside now, so... And these models are really nice, considering it's PS1. Like, I guess they don't have to render that much, because there's only usually, like, 2 or 3 characters, like, at a time, but still, like... Oh, yeah, let's make a lift 4. No, wait, no, we want to make oil. That's our goal. Okay, cool. Oh, this is a really short charge time, which is really good. Okay, and... Basin drops. Victim becomes enraged and chases you. That could be funny. Let's do that. So pretty much just using Mega Rock, so I can use the other 2 for something else. I just like how we have this, like, profane, satanic altar and we're just willing, like, a wash basin into existence. Okay. So we want, well, definitely want the oil vase. And we definitely want the basin. And we definitely want fire arrow. And... Environment, what do we want? Let's try... Yeah, I think we're good. It has complex lore, like we've got this faction called the Red Blood who don't respect the Tund. Also, I'm a big fan of this, like, just, like, hot old guy with ripped abs and, like, his abs exposed. So she has a ranged attack, which is slightly more complex to deal with. Yeah, I feel like this needs a spiritual successor, like this sort of weird this sort of like haunted house sim thing. Okay, hang on. So let's do. Oh, but I don't know. I wanna hold him in place with something on the floor. Hang on. We'll try a bear trap. We'll put the bear trap. Maybe like here. Oh, I can't put it there, can I? Okay. We'll put an oil vase there, and then we'll put a fire arrow there. The thing about TMD, right, is that they straight up call them timeoids brackets TMD. So they use both, so I don't actually understand if it is a character limitation or not. Okay. Okay, good. He's gonna keep burning. Oh my god, please walk into the guillotine thing. Hang on, question. Have you considered a collab with Song of Ice and Fire YouTuber? Oh, okay, have I considered with a Song of Ice and Fire YouTuber? So, I've brought this up a few times before, but, like, Sin and I know nothing about Song of Ice and Fire. Like, I am kind of familiar with things George R.R. Martin wrote outside of it. Because I just read a lot of, like, science fiction stuff, and I have a bunch of things by George Martin, which I know, oh, it's the same guy. But yeah, so, I don't know a great deal about it. Sin doesn't know a great deal about it either. But, Alistair, who we've had on twice, we had him on for the recent one on, like, why the Golden Order went wrong, and we had him on for a Dark Souls 2 episode. And he knows all about it. Like, he's, like, read all the books. And he has perspectives on Martin's work that we don't have. So, like, we definitely want to have him back again because he has a lot to say about that. And obviously, Aegon of Astora, like, that's where his name comes from. The Aegon parts, Aegon the Conqueror from Song of Ice and Fire. So he knows a lot about it. But, like, he is still, I'll just keep playing. If anyone remembers, like, if anyone's been following Aegon, like, Aegon is literally still doing his blind playthrough. So, like, he's not going to be ready to, like, talk Elden Ring with us for quite a... He still hasn't finished Dark Souls 3, technically. To kill humans is my mission. Are you insane? Yes. Yeah, so Aegon's obviously a big Song of Ice and Fire fan. We would like to have Aegon on, but like I was saying, he's still playing Elden Ring for the first time. Which means it's kind of hard to, like, get him to do this, because he's like, no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. He's further ahead than he is on his channel, obviously. Because his channel is, like, he records those months and months ahead of time. And, but yeah, like, he's not going to be ready for a very long time, so... We would like to, yeah. Oh, okay, she's smart. Maybe she'll walk in. Oh, he slipped in the oil. Wonder if I can get them to walk in. Some of the rooms have sort of like built-in traps. Like this one's got that hook that swings. Aegon's lore playthroughs is actually sort of like why anyone knows who I am, because I had barely any subs when I started, and then Aegon linked me. And that's sort of where my like initial audience came from, and that audience became like the audience I have with Sin over time. Back on my old channel. That if you go to my old, this is a little Easter egg. If you look up my old channel and go there, it has been renamed Sophie's Old Shame, which I am fine with. I haven't been in this room before. Oh yes, got a fallen like torture chamber in here. This is rad. The later Deception games. Oh no, I've been poisoned. Okay, the later Deception games, they really lean into it basically being an S&M dungeon. Like you will literally be like spanking people and stuff and like holding them over a pommel horse. Which they don't really do in this one. Oh! You got hit. Ah ha ha ha, fuck you. If I can just get him to walk into the chair again. Hang on. If I use an attack wall and I put it there, I can maybe force them to fall into the chair. Ah, come on. Yes, come on. Fool. Yeah, so it's basically this sort of like weird Rube Goldberg contraption of like horrible torture devices that you're using to like just murder people. I'll put that there in case you try to go for the door. Oh yeah, well, like 4 years ago, I'd already abandoned that channel. Because like for people who don't know, like the full lore, I was sort of sitting around like less subs than we have now. I was on like 6 to 8,000. I can't remember exactly, for quite a while, and it was very small. And I liked being able to sort of interact with people directly, not having much attention on me. And like I hung out with Aegon and Redgrave a lot. And what ended up happening was I made a video on Dark Souls 3 that a lot of people, including Vardy, took as like this is the key that unlocks the mystery of Dark Souls 3. And like specifically Vardy linked it, and when Vardy linked it, it got 250,000 views overnight, and my subs like tripled. And I just went like, like I'm not sure I'm ready for this right now, because I was in a very bad mental state. Like I've talked about, if you watch the last stream I did, at the end of it I go into detail about like my my mental state. But like I was in a very bad place. I'm like, I don't need attention. And that was 2016. Yeah, it was right after Dark Souls 3, so it would have been 2016. And basically after I did that, I'm like, I'm out of here. And it took like about 1.5 years to do anything again, because basically that's when Sin found me. Because Sin had watched my old channel, and she wanted to like learn. She wanted to like talk to me and like learn about like things I wanted to do but didn't. And that's why I'm here now, because I'm a guest on this channel. That's why it's named Sinclair Lore, not Sin and Sophie. And that's why, yeah, I ended up here. The mortifying ordeal of being perceived when you're feeling like shit all the time and you don't like what you're doing. Like, I don't like... when I call that channel an old shame, like, it absolutely is an old shame. I know a lot of people like it, but to me it's like... it's very basic. And I'm specifically not bringing up things that I just realized that guy's called Dead Moon, and earlier we played Dead Moon. I forgot about this guy. Sin's... Oh, hello. Sin's boyfriend is in the chat. According to several people, like, Sin essentially did kidnap me. Because according to them, like, deep down, I'm, like, a more academic version of Vardy. And I was, like, the chosen one, and then it all went off course because of Sin, and she, like, made it. And it's really the other way around, like, all of the, like, weird, like, sexual stuff. And, like, that all kind of came from me, but people think it came from... It's like the same thing happened with Aegon, where, like, I remember being on Aegon's channel, and there are all these comments like, I can't believe it's just such, like, this SJW is making you say dumb shit. And I'm like, that was... No, it's the other way around. Anyway. Sin is the savior. Sin is the savior of the Souls community. Okay, what can we do? Oh, look at all the shit we can make. This is rad. Okay. Enraging victim for hours. Spiked rock. Ooh, okay, let's grab a spike rock. When Sin's boyfriend and my girlfriend have showed up in the chat to tell me to go to bed, it's officially too late at that point. I reckon we can try confuse gas and just, like, see if we can confuse someone into walking into a trap that's already there. Okay, so what we want is... We want Spike Rock instead of Mega Rock. And we want Confuse Gas instead of Basin. Well, actually, just... I don't know why I'm bothering to save, because, like, if I die, I'll probably just end it, but... Okay, Marshy, I can see your comment, but there's something wrong with the chat, and I can't approve comments for some reason. But yeah, like, Sin... What Marshy is saying, Sin is the patron saint of souls against douchebags and gatekeepers, and she is. And I'm guessing that, it's holding it because it's got the word douchebag in it, but for some reason I don't have the ability to approve comments at the moment. It's not a permission thing, it's literally just giving me an error message that I'm not used to seeing, so... Never heard of this game, someone help me. Okay, this game is called Kagero, and it is the second in a series of, I think, 5 that are called Deception. And it is a game where you are a creepy girl who lives in a castle, and people try to come into the castle for various reasons, and you have the option of... Oh, this is on with Goat, because I remember Rattle Fuss. I think Goatbone comes after Rattle Fuss if we do this right. I love this guy. So yeah, it's Kagero, and what will happen is, like, people come into our castle and we have the option of, like, dealing with them in different ways, so there's really no way to avoid murdering them horribly, but what we're kind of trying to do is... We're trying to trap them, like, there's all these various traps. Some of them will push them around, some of them will, like, damage them, and you want to create chains of traps. So what I'll do is I'll have... I'm going to put an attack wall here in the hopes I can knock someone into that electric chair. I might also try some Oh yeah, I'll put confused gas here and just see if I can get someone to walk directly into it. And then I might put a small bomb up here. So, see on the map, someone's coming from out here. Okay. Okay. This game is like, I really like it. I'm a fan of Kagero. Oh no, I broke it! Damn it. Okay. New plan. Actually, I wonder if I... Oh, yes. Okay, I'll try trapping him there and see if the guillotine gets him. I'm hoping to confuse them to make them walk into something, but it may not work. Okay. Change of plan. Okay, so hang on, they're going to come out of that door, so we want something near the door. Okay. No, that won't work. Okay, hang on. Spike rock here. And I'll put a bomb bottom of the stairs. I'll try to lure them over here. They're coming. They're very slowly gaining on us. Hang on. Oh. There we go. Oh, we missed him. Okay. We've damaged the house too. How do we get the bombs back from the timeoids? Hello, Antonio! Oh! Okay. Could have gone better. Oh, for God's sake. We're gonna hurt ourselves doing this, aren't we? Yeah. Well, we hurt him more, which is the important thing. Lined up with this, lined up with this. Cool, go. Aha! Oh, Rattle Fuss has appeared. Okay, where's Rattle Fuss? He's in the other room, right? Okay. I may have to run off and get healed because I'm on Very, very low hit points right now. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, good. Okay. So, Rattle Fuss... Oh, Rattle Fuss is here. Shit, okay. Who's in Jackal? God, they're really gaining on us. I think it can only handle 2 enemies at a time. Oh, that was great. Oh, Return to Yharnam. Okay, so, we are going to do Return to Yharnam. We do it every year, but, like, Sin and I aren't really PvP people, so what I'll be doing is I'll be doing what I did the last few years, which is I'll be streaming with Altair. Not 100% sure if people know her, because she's not technically been a guest or anything, but she's a very, very, like, knowledgeable Chalice Dungeon person. Like, I've streamed with her before and she can literally walk you through Chalice Dungeons. Like, she knows everything about them. Like, she's basically like a tour guide for various Chalice Dungeons. So I'm gonna try... Am I Millennia? Yes. I'm gonna do some streaming with her, but like I said, it's supposed to be a community. Like, Return to Yharnam is supposed to be a community event, and that's not really, like... I'm not great with PvP. I don't really know anything about it. Beautiful. We hurt ourselves in the confusion, but, you know. Oh, we're not doing anything. Okay. Retreat. You get a heal, if you go into this room. I think Julia's trying to... If Julia escapes, I think we get something... We get, like, a different path. Is she escaping? It looks like she's trying to escape. I can see someone's headed for the... Okay, here we go. Set traps in this room. See, you can... There's like spikes there, but I don't have anything that'll push people far enough to knock them into it. So we'll do like that, and then I don't know. Maybe some confused gas, see if I can get them to walk into it. I don't know. Put a trap there just in case. I wonder if I... Yeah, Julia's going to escape before we get to her, so... Yeah, Julia's leaving. But, like, if you do kill her, she obviously won't leave. So there's, like, potential sort of, like, there's different paths and things. Damn it. I'm hoping he'll walk into something. Yeah, there we go. Oh, damn it. You're right there! Oh, now I'm... Okay, I've walked into it, so... I think we'll go till we meet Goatbone, because he can't be too far. Millennia, I think the idea is she has amnesia because she was abducted as a child, so there's like people who recognize her. Okay. Oh, damn you. Okay, come on. Come on. Later on you can get like straight up like just catapult things which you can use to like launch people into. You can launch people into the fireplace in this room. I don't know if we'll get that far tonight though because I'm just trying to do this in like one sitting. Okay. Okay, so we failed to kill everyone, unfortunately. There is a survivor. Yeah, it's very Loony Tunes. That's kind of why I like it. Hello, Kenneth. Oh, the humans have killed 5 TMD. Looks like, Slash from Chrono Trigger. Oh, you never heard of the, TurboGrafx? Okay. It's like Slash from Chrono Trigger's dad. Is this a different level? I can't remember. Oh no, we're still here. See, what they're getting at here is, like, the timeoids get killed regardless, so even if you're perfectly nice to everyone, there'll be people like Dead Moon who just want you all dead. Oh yeah, we go to the, Timeoid Castle now. So this replaces the old system where, like, in Deception 1, you had one castle map, but you could expand it. It was, like, literally like a dungeon building thing. Like, you added new rooms and halls and things on a grid. That's Goatbone, is it? Hornstein, oh my god. Yeah, this is definitely on with because I very, very much remember Hornstein as a character. Anyway, you built the castle over the game, like you expanded it. That's why the game took up a whole memory card, because it had to keep track of this ever-expanding castle map. But this one, you just get different areas to go to. Who made this game? This is made by Tecmo. And, yeah, it's a series, like, it starts off kind of like this, and then gradually it becomes increasingly, like, just... What if there was an anime girl spanking you? So, like, it just becomes straight up, like, the traps get replaced with, you know, there's, like, a pommel horse, you bend people over and just spank them to do damage. So, obviously, like, the first kind of 2 or 3 are sort of more interesting to me, because they just do weirder stuff. Evil gas. That. Let's try, okay, we'll build a spike wall. Alright. I love the way they animate it, where it's literally, it's just like the y-axis changing. So instead of it actually shooting out of the wall like a spike, it's just like a concertina going bop, 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 bop. Okay. So let's replace our, we'll replace the spike wall. Yeah, take all the spike wall, cool. Okay, see you, Marshy. Again, I'm sorry about it holding messages, but like every time I try to change it, it just says like error. So it's not like a permissions thing, it's just not letting me do anything. Richer businessman who regularly contributes to the king, adopted and raised many orphans. And then this is our like villain. So the guy who's out to kill the timeoids. Oh, okay, this guy can heal himself, so we've got like, could potentially be kind of difficult. If a bad JoJo's versions came out, I'd play it. There is actually, I don't have it with me, but there is a PS1 adventure game called Not Treasure Hunter. That, like, it starts off as sort of like a guy just exploring some ruins, but depending on what you do in it, 'cause it's got multiple endings, there's an ending that is straight up just stolen entirely from Phantom Blood. Like, right down to the guy putting the stone mask on, and like the same angles and everything, and he's getting shot and shrugging the bullets off. I think there is a JoJo. There's like a fighting game based on Stardust Crusaders. But I don't know if that's PS1 or Saturn. But it definitely, there's a SNES one as well. There's a SNES Stardust Crusaders, but it's like an adventure game. It's like an RPG almost, and it's impossible to play if you don't have the menu translated. Also, check out that I find texture warping. I'm glad the emulator isn't correcting that, because it's one of my fondest memories. Okay. So, okay, we have a much bigger castle than before. Okay, so, yeah, okay, that's rad. No, trap set. Do I have a mag? Do I want a spike wall? Okay, good. That can hopefully push people into the spikes. I'll try some more because I know that made people slip over. I don't know. Let's put a bomb here for good measure. Let's put a bomb over here. Here we go. There's Dead Moon. Okay, he's got Haganes. Hagane's coming for us. So yeah, this could be a little tough. This might be the one where we actually fuck up. Hang on. I don't know how you dodge these things. Yeah, oh, okay, I guess you... Let's see if I can get him to slip. Hang on. Here we go. Oh, it's pushing him slightly too far and he's missing the thing. Okay. Am I being shot at? Is Hagane sniping me? Okay, well, so much for Dead Moon's self-healing. There's Hagane. Oh, he's not the real Dead Moon. Okay. Okay, is Hagane gonna be there? Is Hagane... Oh, he doesn't leave, okay. Damn it. Yeah, there's a lot of projectile characters here. Oh, damn it. Is this the untimely end of Millennia? I can't deal with this guy, hang on. Aha! Is there a healing room here? Oh, thank God. Okay, this looked safe when I came in. I was expecting... Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's try a... Oh no, that doesn't... Hang on. Yeah, okay, the walls aren't far enough away. Okay, let's... You know, bomb here just in case. Ooh. Oh, he's sneaky. Oh, Alhazred, I have actually never played Chrono Cross. Because it never got a PAL release. So all my friends, like, you have to play Chrono Cross. Why haven't you played Chrono Cross? Like, I couldn't play Chrono Cross. But one day I will. Okay, so he's disappeared, which makes me worry he's in the room. Anyway, yeah, you little shit. I'm wondering if I can just get him to walk into confused gas or something. Holy shit, okay. Oh, I don't know about, because isn't Chrono Cross got some like really complicated like color-based system? Aha, got you. I remember because if people know like Gary and Cole from Duck Feed, because they do a lot of Soul stuff, Gary is colorblind. So like I remember the Chrono Cross system just completely messing him up because he couldn't tell what color was what. I remember when we had Gary on to talk about the Call of Cthulhu game, that's also got a color-based puzzle in it that he didn't realize was color-based. And he just thought it was this like weird dream logic puzzle. I'm like, no, it's colored lanterns. And he's like, oh. Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, good, he's confused, okay. I'm gonna go chase down Hornstone. Yeah, I don't know how well I go streaming, like, complicated things that I haven't played before, because I spend a lot of time just obsessing over, like, how to put things together. And, like, just, like, I'm really good at Final Fantasy VIII, but it's the most boring fucking thing to stream unless you absolutely know it in and out, because it's just like, I'm going to be spending forever in a menu, and some numbers will get bigger before they're supposed to. I'm not sure that's that interesting to watch. I think, yeah, Hagane's probably in the room with me now. Okay, get out of here, goat bone. Hornstein! Very uncooperative. Yeah, that's it. Ah. Okay, so I feel like I should be thinking in terms of like goat bones. No, Hagane's gonna try going behind me. Okay, hopefully. He's already in here. Take that. So where's Hornstein gone? Oh, he's hiding from me, okay. I think the idea with Hornstein is you want to, like, herd him into the room. You know, I've gassed myself. I think you want to, like, kind of herd Hornstein into the room. And then try to catch him in it. I'm over here. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, you little shit. Okay. Oh, the exit is through there. Okay. Oh, I got him. Okay. Not expecting that to work out. Okay, so Hornstein's gonna try leaving now. Oh, he's trying to kill us though, so I think we have no option. I'm sorry, Hornstein. Yeah, there's the exit. Okay, so what we want to do is... So we come out there. You can see, I think a lot of the castle layout is determined by, like, they don't want you to be able to set really obvious traps. So there's, like, a door there to stop you putting it right there. So let's go. Hang on. So basically oh, okay, so we're going to have to chase Hornstein. Is he going to come into the room if we're in it is the question. Let's check the map. No, I think he's running back again. Oh no, he's very slowly getting to us. Okay, great. So, he's going to come out that door. So what we'll do is, we'll get like a magnet. Hang on. He'll have to go there. So if we put a magnet there. And then... I really want to get him with the thing. Hang on. I wonder if I can push him through there. No, let's not. Hey, nostalgic douchebag. Okay. And I reckon if we do that and we put a spike rocker there, we can... I mean, we'll just put that there just to fuck with him. Let's see how this works. There he is. Oh, we missed him, okay. I reckon, hang on. Okay. Maybe a little shit. Oh, he's like almost dead. Okay. We just like put a bomb at the base of the stairs and try to blow him up as he's leaving. Stabbed, blasted, and speared. Like, divorced, beheaded, and died. Okay, so it is after 2:30 AM here. So I think if Goatbone shows up, there might be a time to call it, because I just want everyone to see the beauty of Goatbone. Oh, this Goatbone is in the first one. I'm kind of glad Sin's not here, because she's like, we have to do lore on the Red Blood. Because it's so, what does it mean? Oh, they'll never be able... Yeah, they're trying to become timeoid's TMD. They're actually trying to do what we do. Because if we murder enough people, we'll become a timeoid TMD. Oh yeah, I'd like to talk about Chrono Cross. I just would need to actually play it first. We didn't get Chrono Trigger either, by the way. I had to play that thing through an NTSC PAL converter that, like, fucked up the graphics and everything. Kids today don't know what it was like when we had two different kinds of signal. And if you got something from an NTSC place, you had to convert it to run on PAL. Using a system that, like, made it lose stuff. Like, it was... God, it was... I don't know how we lived with it, to be honest. Like, I played Final Fantasy VI through this. It was like a Game Genie. It was like that sort of deal. You had the cartridge and you plugged it in, and then you plugged that into the SNES. And it converted the cartridge's signal from NTSC to PAL. But, what would happen is it wasn't perfect, so, like, parts of the music wouldn't play, it'd run on, like, the wrong speed, you would get graphical errors. I remember Final Fantasy VI's menu didn't display a lot of the time. Like, it was horrible. And yet I beat the game multiple times in that state. There were no other RPGs. Honestly, yeah, maybe we should do, like, a every character in Deception episode. This is something Sin would like, because Sin enjoys games where you literally just run and there's no other commands. So I wanted her to play Hell Knight. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're getting some cool shit now. Let's try the lift floor. Oh, yeah, you getting... Yeah, because, like, Xbox... It happened with Xbox, but, like, now that everything's HDMI, it pretty much doesn't matter, as far as I'm aware. But, like when I was teaching, I had a class of, like, 19-year-olds who had to explain, like, the difference between NTSC and PAL 2, and they were like, I have no idea what this is. What are you talking about? How old are you? Yeah, the game is seasick if you play it through a converter. But, like, that's what we had to do. And the Final Fantasy VI's ending is, like, I think it's, like, 23 minutes long or something. It's quite in-depth. I never got to see the full thing, because there was a certain point in the ending where it would just lock up, and you couldn't, like, see beyond that point. It just froze. So I had to wait until emulation to see it. And there was a magazine I used to read that actually, like, it was aware that happened. And, they understood it, and they published the ending of Final Fantasy VI as a series of screenshots, of, like, a series of page spreads. In case you wanted to see the ending and couldn't. So, I think we're good for ceiling. Wall? Oh no, we got some floor stuff, didn't we? Okay, yeah, so... Let's replace the small bomb with the landmine. Yeah, oh god, I remember Prince. It's always weird when, like, people remember something that, like, something I did, and I don't remember it, but someone was pointing out, like, a story I told about going to Kmart, which I didn't remember telling. This is what happens when you get too personal on podcasts. Okay, so we have to track... Rykard's like... I called him Rykard because I'm so used to playing fucking Elden Ring. He's trying to lure us into a fairly obvious trap. But, you know. Ooh. Okay. So, I am going to... go to the big room. Okay, now we're in business. Let's try... that won't do anything. I think it factors height in, so I can't, like... If I put it there, it won't work. Oh, we haven't used lift floor yet. Okay, hang on. No. Okay, come on. Ah. Come on. Ah, we missed. Okay. Come on, go. So close. That's the second Richard I've killed. Ooh, yes, we got it working. Oh, he's a gas character, okay. Oh, I stabbed myself, damn it. Let's go heal ourselves. Behind one of these, isn't it? Is it? There it is. Okay. Okay. So they're gonna come through that door. We want... You want the confused gas again, because it seems to work on the fighter girl. Then we'll go... Okay, that will work, and then I don't know. Let's hope this works. Are they coming for us? Okay, they're almost at the point. Okay, what the fuck? There we go. Hey, Centrina. I think we're actually going to probably call this a night soon because I've been going for 2 hours. This is the game that, like, I wanted to show off, Oh, he's immune to gas because he got a gas mask, that's why. And he's immune to bombs, I guess, because he's a bomb guy. Arc is the currency. Okay, so I can't use gas and I can't use bombs, so... Figure out some other way of doing this. I think I'm gonna have to hit him with oil. And then I'll try setting him on fire. And then, I don't know. Yeah, expert on gas and bomb defense, so we can't actually use either of those things on him, so hopefully I do this right. Haha. Got him. Okay, it's time for the very memorable character of Keith. Oh, hey, Julia! It's the girl who escaped before. Yeah, I'm assuming these are like people that she knew when she was a kid or something. This streaming time is like, basically what happened was, Sin and I had finished recording with Loki, and I already had everything set up and plugged in, and then she just said, "I'll just stream if you feel like it," so I just hit go. I didn't really have a plan. This is not really a good time for me because it's like almost 3 AM in the morning. So ideally I'd want to start earlier, but like the problem is usually I'm busy in the sort of evening to the like early night. So I wasn't really able to do it then. But I'd like to stream earlier, honestly. Delphina. There's some really good like designs and models in this. Lordred. Hornstein. Oh, he's avenging Hornstein. Oh my god, look at this Voldo looking guy. His name is even Diva. Yeah, this is like, oh, it'd be like almost midday, I think, in the east? That's where Sin is. Keith is very hot. Okay, what can we make? Okay, Spring Floor is the one that we want because it lets you aim it, but we can't afford it at the moment, so... I think we were low on, like, good floor trap. No, but we were low on, like, need some more wall traps, I think. Oh, Rolling Bomb. Yes. Okay, so let's replace... We don't really use Magnet Mark. Let's replace that with Rolling Bomb. Oh, I don't have a life. Like, when I say I'm busy, I'm not doing anything fun. Yeah, this is real-time night hours. Has the FPS counter always been there? I guess we'll just leave it. So I think first order of business is to run away. Here we go. Oh, yes, it's a new torture chamber. I love these. Okay. So, let's go... Put a rolling bomb here and try to get them as they're coming down the stairs. Oh, we can try comboing them into that, and then I don't know. Okay, if this works out, this will, Oh, right. Okay. Oh, they're in the wrong... Oh, I'm stupid. No, wait, I can save this if I get them to chase me up the stairs. There you are. Good, stick to that side. Well, I missed all of them. Oh no, okay, got Lordred. Also, I don't know if that FPS counter has been there the whole time, I'm sorry. I'm very new to RetroArch, so I don't quite know how to do certain... I don't know the shortcut that turns that off. Okay, so let's try spike wall into a 3 blocks, which would be there. So let's put a spike rock. Oh, I'm frightened of pressing buttons in RetroArch. I was like, I know F2 is save. Is it F3 then? I don't even have it highlighted. Hang on. F2. Oh, it's F3. Okay, there we go. Okay. Here we go. Oh, like, I am not used to snow. Like, this is the thing about, oh, Australia, I bet it's really hot and never snows. It does snow here, but it's like, it's basically just like sludge that comes out of the sky. It's not particularly like, Oh, hang on. Oh, Diva's here, shit, okay. Oh, they got us in a pincer attack, okay. Yeah, like, we get snow here, but it's basically just like very cold mud. Okay, so what I want to do is, okay, if I set this up, then there's no way they can avoid getting hit on the stairs. Yeah, RetroArch is like, it's a bunch of different emulator cores running through, like, one sort of front end. And, yeah, like, I was very set in my ways and sort of refused to use, like... I was very into, like, there has to be a separate emulator for every single console, otherwise it's, like, wrong. Oh, Christ, he's still alive. Oh, I can't believe we missed. Okay. Well, we got Diva. Kuon! That's, it means grudge, doesn't it? It's like from the From game, Kuon. Hang on. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Actually, hang on, because I was saving earlier. I can just do this. Aha. Time paradox. Come on. Where is she? Oh, she's still... Oh, okay. Knocked her into the wall. That's why. I did not realize she could cast spells. Okay. Yeah, if like you... So you move much slower when you're not moving forwards. Oh, okay, we've almost got him. Come on. Come on, reload your little landmine. Oh, the landmine's timed, that's why. Sorry, I get it now. Come on. Got him. This is Kagero. This is a PS1 game. It's part of a series called Deception. And this is the second one, and there are, I believe that it's one of those weird series where, like, certain entries aren't numbered. So there's, I think, technically 5 of them, but it only goes up to numbered 4. Okay, so let's set something here. Let's go. Just in case to miss. Yeah, more deception. I felt like we didn't stream enough of this the first time. Oh, missed. Okay, we are... This causes... Oh god, that other guy to spawn. Oh no, we killed him last time, didn't we? Okay. We might have a chance. Let's try going... Hang on, I think there's like a torture room through here, isn't there? Ooh, the possibilities. Let's try a trap. I forget how you activate all of these. Oh, that's right. I can't put it on that wall. Okay. Let's instead try... You know what I should do? Hang on. Should put it there. Should put rolling bomb there, and the spike rock there. Interesting, okay. Put it there. And I'll put the black rock there. And hopefully this will work. Where is he? Okay, they're on their way. Come on. Yes! I do get an intense focus, yeah. I remember playing this game a lot as a teenager. If you want some like specific like weird fact about me, the first time I seriously played D&D, I used Melania from this as my like stand-in character when we had to have a picture of what we looked like. But the thing is, like, I possibly talked about this before, but in high school, I had a friend, and this is like just when 3rd edition launched, and he got his parents to get him like the big set of like the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Player's Handbook, and the Monster Manual, like the hardbacks. And then he thought it was too long to read. So he got them and he gave them to me. And was like, can you just run our games for us? I don't want to have to read these. So I didn't actually play it much as an actual player. I was mostly just running campaigns. And then none of them really lasted because we were like high school kids, so. I was not expecting to play Kagero for this long without getting stuck. Yeah, I do plan. That's why I'm super into Final Fantasy VIII, because it's like being an alchemist. It's like, I know how to make this thing turn into this thing, and then two of them turn into another thing, and I ignore the game completely and just go to the menu. Oh, okay. There's a bomb under the altar. This is like something from Thunderbirds. Oh, I liked being a DM. It was just that, like, it's a bunch of, like, high school kids, and they kept sort of changing, like, what they wanted to do, and actually, Alhazard will appreciate this. A bunch of them, like, they really wanted to play Vampire the Masquerade, but they didn't have Vampire the Masquerade, so the solution was to run a D&D campaign where everyone was a vampire, but in the D&D rule set, so everyone was just really overpowered. Hey, it's Dorcas. And yeah, eventually they actually did go and play Vampire. Goatbone! He's here! Goatbone. I was worried you were in the other game, but you finally showed up. I promised you a Goatbone, I delivered a Goatbone. Okay. Still can't afford the spring floor. I think we should save up to get the spring floor. Although, let's buy the heavy claw. Yeah, FF8 was extremely divisive when it came out. I remember there was a website called, it was like a gaming review website called the GIA, and their claim to fame was like they were the one gaming website that defended Final Fantasy VIII. It was the Dark Souls 2 of its day, in a lot of ways. Okay, so you want to swap out the bear trap for the heavy claw. Just starting to save now because it's going to get harder. Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy VIII, for those who don't know, has an enormously overcomplicated system whereby, like, you suck magic spells out of enemies and use them to boost your stats, but then because your stats are tied to the spell you drew out, if you cast the spell, your stats go down. But if you really know how to use it, you can come up with some, like, incredibly broken builds. Like, if you know it well enough, you can get endgame gear literally before you even go into a dungeon, just by playing around with all these different, like, spell refinement systems. Okay, so they're coming at us from... Heavy Claw and Goat Bone. This is... Aha, secret passage. Here we go. Okay, Oh my god, the GIA has... I didn't think anyone remembered the GIA apart from me. Okay, so we're in here. Okay, so that's... what's his name? Okay. Here. Shit, alright. Did they just leave? Oh, it's Goatbone, he's being the bait. Hey, Goatbone. Yeah, he's like, Hornstein, like we have to make him run away from us. There you go. Yeah, no, triple triad is like... I love triple triad. Come on, run away, run away. Oh, he does like a little teleport thing. Okay. Oh yeah, I had a friend who was like so into Blitzball was like a minigame in FF10. I had a friend who was so into Blitzball that like one night he came over and he played he would just played Blitzball. Like he got me to play the base game for him, and then he would like he'd come back, like he'd come over temporarily and just be like, how much progress have you made? Can I play Blitzball? And he just played Blitzball all the time, and like this is on like original hardware where there's no like checkpoints and like autosaving or anything. And one night he played Blitzball for like 3 hours and there was a blackout. So he lost all his Blitzball progress, and then he just decided to stay like for another 3 hours. So it was like 6 AM by the time he left to just make up for all his lost Blitzball progress. Have we fucked up the mission because... Oh, that's right, okay. We gotta get to that. We gotta get to the room before, Ninja does. See the goat bone driven before you and hear the lamentations of his Dorcas. It's amazing. Okay. This is the room we don't want the ninja dude to be able to get in. So what we want to do is, let's try... I don't know which door he's going to come through is the problem. Hang on. Allison, hi! We're playing Deception. Kagero. So that's Dorka, that's the ninja who's coming, hang on. That's Mukro. Okay. So he's probably going to come through the door on the left. Alison, I was saying I have a rule now where if you and Sin's boyfriend both show up in the chat at the same time, it's late and I have to go. That means it's too late and I shouldn't be awake. Okay. You have to go to work? Yeah, you do. Yes, Alison, you're about... We met a great character called Goatbone. Alison, when you're free, we should stream the a later PS1 game together. That's weird. No. Okay. Yeah, Allison played like an early version of the Alita translation on her channel, and because no one else had uploaded it, people thought she was the one doing the translation. Like, when is this finished? Oh my god, he came in the... Oh, you tricky little shit. Okay. Let's try... He's fucking changing direction. Allison's cat is called Alita. Oh, maybe I have to, like, hang on. Wait, come on. Better, okay, good. Oh, it's Goatbone. Do I just have to, like... Allison coming in with a hot take. Hello. Damn it. Oh, he missed. Okay. Got him. I have Pax Corpus. I have a physical copy of Pax Corpus. Alita Cattle Angel, we've never thought of that. Yeah, it does become Cattle Angel. It's still pretty good though. That's a goat bone. For people who don't know, Pax Corpus is a game that was like intended as a PS1 Aeon Flux game. This is like the OG like Aeon Flux MTV series, not the Charlize Theron film. And it like they lost the license to it, so they just it's like serial numbers filed off Aeon Flux. It's quite like in depth. It's like this sort of like third person adventure thing. There's a lot going on in it. Oh, there you are. Okay, so I'll hide over here then. Okay, I think she's gonna come through there, so reset the traps, we'll go. Ooh, nice. And then they'll be launched 3, so maybe this will work. It's a very nice statue, by the way. Okay, she should be coming through soon. I didn't put it in the right place. Oh, okay, she's gonna keep... Okay, hang on. I think we can exploit this. They're kind of stuck. Oh, damn it. That was gonna work. Yeah, no, thank you, and that's really good, Antonio. A lot of people have said, like, thank you for showing off, like, old games I don't know about. Which is kind of like, I don't know, back when I started YouTube, I always wanted to do that. Wanted to be like a... Here's some weird shit streamer. Then Bloodborne took over my life, but probably for the best. If I put it there and just get her the second she tries to come through the door. Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh, okay, I was not expecting to be able to do that. So... Yeah, I think, like, the Souls games, their design philosophy is, like, a lot older. I was in a documentary about Dark Souls that's that Dave Klein made, and one of the things that I said in it is like pretty much everything in Dark Souls is like something that you're sort of told shouldn't happen in a video game. Like the way that there's like long sections that aren't tutorialized and you get stuck in for hours and hours on end. Get him to step on it. Damn it. are you doing? I'm gonna see if I can lure him in here. I've not heard of Dungeon Manager. I've heard of Dungeon Keeper. I remember when we played this, it was like, a lot of people were comparing the original to Dungeon Keeper because it has, like, dungeon building options and you can, like, put monsters in it and stuff. Oh! Mistake. I've platinumed some very embarrassing games. I platinumed an On-Age Shanbara game. Oh no! Oh wait, no, hang on. He's just stealing it. He's not... Oh wait, no. He's gonna blow it up. Okay. I love terrible graphics. I think we're dead. Oh no, I thought that would just be an instant game over, but it's not. Okay. Oh, okay, it is. Okay. So I think having fallen to the devious goat bone, I think that might be time to call it because it is 3:25 AM here. So thank you everyone for showing up. This was very impromptu, but I'm glad I got to show off Kagero properly because, like, I had shown off a little bit of it before, but not, I think, enough. And I want to do like a can I be the game version of Red Letter Media? I could try. I can try. I have I mean, I could just be the movie version of Red Letter Media because I have, like, you can't see it from this angle, but I can just turn the camera around. I have where is it? Hang on. It's out of the way. Those cubes there, those are 2 deep with DVDs. Like 2 DVDs deep, like completely full. So basically, like, and I've talked about this before, but like there was a long period of time where I lived very close to the Chinatown area of Melbourne. So I'd go to the Chinatown area where they just had all of these like bootleg DVDs for $1 each and just load up. And that's where all those come from. So there's just, I've had some of these things for like 10 or 15 years and never watched them because I just have so many. And I'd love to just like go over them. Sin and I, hang on, can I reach it from here? I don't think it's here anymore. Oh, it's over there. Hang on. Okay, hang on. So, Sin and I want to do a series where we kind of go over some of the weird things that I own, and we have watched but not recorded about this show called Mop Girl. Which, like, it's one of the $1 things I got. It's like, it looks like a fancy package, but like this was illegal and it's bit rotted to death. Like a bunch of episodes just won't play. But we were gonna do that, and it's this show about this this lady here, and she's the janitor at a funeral home, and she has the power, like when she touches the people whose funerals are happening, when she touches the corpse, she goes back in time to the day that they died, and she tries to stop them from dying. And the gimmick is all she has is a mop, because she's the janitor. So, I want us to talk about that. I have a lot of weird things like this. And just things I've never watched, like there's just so many of them. So Sin's sort of getting me to make a short list of like those things to talk about. God, what else do we have? We have another episode of It Can't Be Helped, our anime thing. Which is, It's Dominion Tank Police, if anyone's seen that. And it's with the Pen Pen Pals, who are an anime podcast that we're friends with. And, like, we've been on their show a few times, actually. We're in their upcoming Paranoia Agent season. If you want to hear Sin and I talking about Paranoia Agent, you can head over there. But, basically, like, we have an episode on Dominion Tank Police that's, like, recorded. And it's, like, half edited, but it's quite long, and there's, like, 5 of us. So, it's quite a complex edit, so it's not out yet. Okay, Allison, you have a good day. I will message you before I go to bed. Oh yeah, this is the trap comboing I'm talking about. So you, like, shoot him off the side, lands in, and then the spring knocks him into the fire, but, like, we didn't unlock that trap. I'm glad you got to stop by too. Yeah. Oh yeah, Al-Hazred just mentioned erecta cocky, which was obviously held and I can't approve it, but yeah, the phrase, the term erecta cocky shows up a fair amount in that video. I actually had to record, like, a little disclaimer at the start where we apologize for the episode being too horny because it's like, it's a Masamune Shiro thing, so there's just like constant, like, dick jokes and like sexy cat girls in underwear and stuff. But it's such a weird series. So yeah, we have that. That's been recorded for several months, it's not out yet. So yeah, that's what's. And then, like, we just recorded with Loki. We have an episode on Zardion that's being edited. We have an episode because we do still play the Souls games, by the way. We have an episode on the old Round Table Hold, not the one that we actually go to in game through the Grace, like the one that's in Lanedale, like the burned, sort of like ruined one, where we talk about, like, what happened there and why it's burned down. Yeah, so that's sort of what we have in the pipeline, and we just recorded with Loki. And yeah, that's what we got. So we have quite a bit that's not done yet. That's, like, sort of in various stages of being finished. But, like, we've definitely been recording pretty much nonstop. Well, like, okay, the thing about us diversifying in content, I promised I wouldn't keep talking like I did last night, but whatever. What we have, what other channels have that we don't have is popularity. But conversely, what we have that other channels don't have is that our vanishingly small audience kind of don't care if we go off topic. So, like, I remember when Sanity SK, who, like, he's Omega Fantasy now. He's, like, changed his channel name. But, like, we're friends with him, and, like, he went through a thing where he Oh, that's right. Yeah, Al-Hazra, we have a vampire game in the pipeline, but we still have to finish the Chronicle. But yeah, so Sanity SK, he did a whole lot of Souls data mining, and then one day he made one God of War video, and a lot of his audience got mad at him. Because it's like, how dare you cover something else? You're here to do Dark Souls. And, like, a lesser thing happened with Lance McDonald, where, like, he data mined Bloodborne consistently, and then one day he had the audacity to data mine Dark Souls 3, and people were like, well, you know, I guess you're not doing Bloodborne anymore, and they got really mad at him. Whereas us, like, we can do just completely off-topic shit, and as long as there's some Souls content that month, people don't really care. The other thing is, we have, we're gonna... Okay, so the other thing we're doing is Sin, like, Alhazra mentioned Vampire. Sin really likes doing tabletop stuff. But I was talking to her about, like, do you want to start doing tabletop stuff that's, like, miniature-based? So we sort of had, like, a more visual component, because, like, if you've watched our other tabletop stuff, what happens is, like, it's just us talking, but Sin uses little pixel chibis to sort of move around the screen. And I was like, what if we did one that actually used miniatures moving around a board? Because it'd be, like, more visual. So we're actually going to start trying to do Warhammer. And what we're doing is, like, as far as I know, and I think this is pretty much confirmed in the Games Workshop, I haven't said so, 10th edition Warhammer 40,000 is coming out at the end of June. So my sort of project at the moment is just getting everything, like getting all our ducks in a row, so that when 10th edition lands, we have sort of like painted armies and everything ready to go. So you can't see. I showed them off last stream, but I can't reach them from where I am now. I have some Space Marines over there that I've been putting together. But like I can't reach them here. But yeah, like I'm doing that, and like I had this idea that because I've made my own chapter, and I had this idea that like before we do our Warhammer thing, I want Sin and I to like come up with our own Space Marine chapter together with like her input. Because like I imagine like I own a lot of like nail art supplies which I use in this stuff. So like my chapter over there, you can't see them, but their symbol is actually like a nail art transfer that I just got in bulk because they're really cheap from like nail supply stores. And I was thinking like she'll talk. I have little things. I have like polyester like pieces of fruit and like hearts and things. And I imagine she'll want those to like be the symbol or something, and she'll want them to be birthday cake themed or something like that. So I think that'd be like a fun little project to do. We'll probably just do one. And yeah, thing about like Warhammer is like I've been in and out of it, and if you don't know, like Warhammer 40k essentially had a static setting for the first like 35 years about of its existence, 30ish years. And then what happened was starting in, I think it was around 2015, 2016, it was like 2018 maybe. They started like actually giving it like an ongoing sort of narrative where things happened. So all of my knowledge of 40k actually stops before that point. So like I don't know so much that's happened because I'm not used to things actually happening. Like I'm not used to like characters actually dying and like planets actually being destroyed. Yeah. So I'm not like super on top of that. Dahlia is, if anyone remembers. Like Dahlia's a friend of ours. We've had her on a couple of times. Like she's very into specifically like the lore. Like she listens to audiobooks about it and stuff, and she knows more about like the new stuff than I do. So it'd be interesting to talk to her. Oh look, yeah, this is an example of like trap comboing. We didn't see because we didn't make far enough, but like. So you drop like something electrical in the water, and the water becomes electrified and damages everything in the water. Like there's so much like in this series. But yeah, thanks everyone for sticking around to watch Kagero. I'm glad I finally got to stream Kagero properly. And now that this is done, I'll just go to bed because it's like 3:30 in the morning. I know I'm trying to be an adult. It's not working. So thanks everyone who stopped by. I won't be like last time where the stream ended and I spoke for 2 hours about myself. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, good night everyone. Thank you for dropping by. And yeah, I'll try to do this a little more regularly. Won't do it tomorrow because I'll be busy tomorrow. Maybe like, I know Friday or over the weekend or something.